Hey guys, it's another time of your favorite show, Trends and Gist. It's where we get to bring interesting, trending topics that trending during the week. And you should trust us to give you, very interesting and juicy, gist as it goes by. Yes, talking about it this week or this month, like they've tagged it, it's called September to Remember because a lot of things have been going on this month, as in I hope that, in the remaining part of this month, all we get to hear is good news because a lot of issues here and there from celebrities and all that, all over the internet. Gosh, I don't know what's happening. So guys, stay with us as I continue to give you, all the gist. I remain your host, Lady Masiara, and this is Marriage TV. Welcome back, guys. So on our trend list for today, looking at the first that we have is the Annie and Two-Face Idibia marriage saga. Yes, you heard me right. Our legend Two-Face Baba is having a serious issue with his wife, Annie Idibia. We wouldn't have heard if not the fact that she came out, to put their issues out there in the public. Like, she just let everything out on the internet. Like, some people were saying that not everything that is happening in your life, privately or personally, or in your family, that you bring out to the internet, because social media is not there to help you, because there are dogs around just waiting to attack and all that. So the best place is not for you. The best place is not the internet for you, to come and wash your dirty linens, because that is what is happening right now in the Idibia family. Starting from Annie Idibia, to the brother, to the sister-in-law, the brother-in-law, and all that. Everybody is coming out to say a whole lot of stuff, and it has spurred reactions, even from celebrities, Twitter users, Instagram users, and all that. The issue actually is Annie Idibia has come out to accuse Two-Face, of spending time with his other baby mama, Pero, and her 3 kids. She also went on to say that these baby mamas use their children as an excuse, to sort of do a lot of rubbish, which she is not taking lightly to. She's not finding it funny because she feels that their marriage should be respected, irrespective of these mothers, having their children. She's not stopping him from, having to attend to them, but spending the night, with their mothers and children under the same roof, and also having his family member helping him to do that, is something she would not take lightly to. And she has also said that, the Idibia family has never welcomed her, like they don't like her. Yeah, so she's just everywhere saying, this stuff. And the brother has come out to say, Annie Idibia's elder brother, to be precise, came out to say that he is not with his sister on this one. That whatever it is, whatever drug it is that she's taking, that she should stop it because he feels that she's out of line. And Two-Face brother also has come to say that you don't come out, to talk about the Idibia families. Everybody have their flaws, but putting it out there, for the world to see is a no-no for him. So a lot of comments and all that, a lot of statements, a lot of reactions from people has been going on. And then of recently, there's this, she came out again, there's this audio leaked clip that's all over the internet. She came out again to say that Two-Face has, run away from the house, from his home in Nigeria, and he has gone to the US. But he told her he was going for a shoot with his manager. He said he's going with his manager, for a shoot, and she later got to know that he has actually absconded from his house and is nowhere. She doesn't know his whereabouts. So she's accusing his cousin Frank and also the manager who came together, to help that plan to be a success. And she's not finding it funny because according to the video that was leaked, she was crying and ranting and saying a whole lot. And she said she was going to scatter everywhere, like she's going to spill everything out. But later, in all of this, Two-Face didn't come out to say anything. Not until of recent, like yesterday, Two-Face came out to say that it's family matter, is begging the general public to stay away from his family matter and all that. That he knows that, bringing it out to the open or to the public is a very wrong thing, but it's pleading that everyone should stay away from his family, his family issues, is their own personal issues. So people should stay away from it, including his family, colleagues, and friends and all that. Everybody should stay away. So I'm going to read you some of these reactions. Okay, so let's see what Annie Idibia accused Two-Face of. Idibia says, at official 2 Baba, she said, what kind of man takes his kids to Disney and spend nights in the same apartment with his kids and their mother? How many times have you gone to see your kids with Perot and she stay with you and the kids under the same roof for nights? Or is it when your brother at HI Idibia house you, your kids and Perot under the roof? I can go on and on. And Idibia has a lot to say. So this whole thing is, has become so serious and it's going, like too far. And a lot of people have, a lot to say about this whole issue. Charlie Brave's response to Idibia says, this is via Instagram now. He says, I'm just going to act like your elder brother here. Till then, keep the drugs aside and tell yourself the truth. So is Charlie Brave trying to say that whatever it is that Annie has been saying since is actually not the truth? Like she's, trying to cover up some other stuff. Well, this whole thing is, I think, is getting blown out of proportion and is getting, worse by the day. Zubi Michael says, any woman that calls you out online is a wrong woman, no matter what, because a God-fearing woman with home training will understand that this space is just like a marketplace. Indiala. Yes, he's talking about the internet now. The internet is like a marketplace. So if you bring your problem to the internet, nobody cares. It's not like you're going to prefer solution for but it'll make the matter worse. You get? So Junior Pope also on Instagram has come to say that no marriage wahala brought to social media has ever gotten resolved amicably. Instead, it is the beginning of the end. Take your marriage issues to your parents or marriage counselors, never on social media. I think that is one big mistake everyone is accusing Annie of, that she actually brought, that personal private matter to the general public, which is a no-no. On no circumstance should you put your private affairs out there, on social media, because it's only going to mar it. You get? It's only going to mar it. So that's it. That's it for Two-Face and Idibia and all the saga going on. So moving on to, we have all these issues lined up, because this is a marital, like, I don't know what to call it. Is it a marital week or relationship saga week? I don't just know what to call it. Moving on to, we now have the Nedu, who is an OAP, Nedu, and his wife Uzamaka Uhiri. Wow, this one is like, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Like, what in the name of Mary's got a little lamp is happening in on the internet? Because she came out, Uzamaka came out to accuse Nedu of violence, of domestic violence, and also cheating. Meanwhile, the reverse was the case, because according to Nedu, it was in self-defense. Do you get? And there was this bite mark, that was shown. We saw a picture of the bite marks and Nedu has on, either was on his right or left shoulder. The wife actually was the one abusing Nedu. As in, people would say that guys don't get, abused. They do. There are women that actually abuses their husbands. It's not just the male side alone. Now, this is the case of Nedu. And it didn't just stop there. It happens that the paternity of their children is even fraud, because the children do not belong to Nedu. And she's now coming out to say that he cheated. So when the whole story came out on social media, we got to find out that the wife, had something to do with the sister's husband, and got pregnant. Nedu was the one who took care of the child. So he later got to find out, having to do a DNA test, he later got to find out that the child wasn't actually his. But she is coming out to claim that he knew from the onset. So there is this back and forth. But it all boils down. This also, spurred reactions from a lot of people to, she coming out in the first place to accuse this guy who is even innocent. It's not a good thing. Bringing their own issue out again to the general public it's not something that should be done, because celebrities now, I don't know what is going on, but I don't know if they have decided to make this social media their lifestyle, because whatever it is going on, they bring it out, they bring it out, they bring that. Social media is not there to amend anything for you guys. So she calling Nedu out is a no-no. It's a very wrong thing for her to have done, because for Nedu alone, most of us really didn't know what was going on, because everything was under the carpet. But she coming out to call Nedu has now exploded the whole thing to the general public, and everybody now knows what the truth is. So let me just read some of the reactions for you guys. Via Twitter, one one na Aqua Etiti says, when the devil wants to disgrace you, he will make you stupid. Nobody really knew that lady as Nedu's wife until yesterday when she brought her legs outside. Now everyone knows she slept with her sister's husband, got pregnant by him, and pinned it on poor Nedu. Mayowa Olagunju at IAM_Dr. RM says, Nedu was going through all that, but will still come to Instagram to make jokes and make us laugh. Wow. He didn't come to social media to say all women, just picked up the pieces and continued with his life. Do you get? So people didn't really know what was going on, because Nedu decided to put everything, sweep everything under the carpet. But she decided to bring, the whole issue to social media. For what cause? What was she fighting for? Let's hear what via Instagram, Ezel_Uzo says, Nedu_Wazobia FM. Please, where are the divorce papers? We both are in accordance with being divorced. I need to sign too. Even when you committed bigamy, I was not moved. Try not to open Ajiwe police station issue again, as you know you faulted. As regards the scar on your hand, that was the day I was with our infant daughter. Other at Wazobia FM staff witnessed the drama unfold. Nedu, we fought and I finally won one battle. Deal with it. As regards my son, you have already spread that certificate to the whole world. Now, this is the wife, on her Instagram page, this wife, talking about the issue. She said, it's okay to say you do not have a problem with me. That's for the gram. But why are your kids suffering? Now that I've gotten your attention, all I have been demanding is for you to man up to some responsibilities over our lovely kids and their welfare. Now, this is what she's asking Nedu to do. After, she said that he already knew that the kids weren't his, but she still wants him to man up and take responsibility of the children. Wow. What is happening? And she also had to come out to say all this in the public. Like, you're just putting yourself out there. It's like shooting yourself in the leg. Do you get? So she said, now that I've got, she said, for 4 years, I've been praying for the house rent. For 4 years, I have been paying for the house rent and a lot of bills. You might not understand, as you have never spent more than 12 hours with them. We can also share the rent bills on a 50-50 ratio. Are you kidding me? I've been the only one paying for about 4 years, and trust me, it has not been easy on me. I have called, texted, and tried to reach out to you via other direct and indirect methods, but to no avail. Please honor this request. Thank you, sir. It is the audacity for me. Do you get? Okay, so let's see other reactions from. Upon hearing this, some still reacted, via Twitter. Sammy at @scad_official says, who would have thought the cool-headed Nedu Wazobia was divorced, let alone a victim of paternity fraud? It's about time hospitals included paternity test results alongside with birth certificates. You all make this marriage thing is scary as for AF. Again. So now people are now saying that instead of waiting, for a number of years before you do paternity before you do DNA test, actually know if the child is yours, why not do it, the very day the child is being born? I know which child is yours before another man will raise another man's child. This thing happening is absurd. It's absurd, and it's not nice. So women should be more careful. Before you come out to say a lot of things, please sit down and think about it. Same applies to the guys. Sit down and think about it. So that's it for Nedu and his wife. The case is still ongoing, and they're still granting interviews and they're still talking about it. So we move on to the next, which is Tonto Dike and Bogri. Like I said, it's a relationship week. Tonto DK, as she likes to call herself, King Tonto. We all know her now. She's the King Tonto, and she's a Nollywood actress. She's doing well for herself. She's a brand ambassador, you know, to many brands out there. Tonto has been a single mom since, you know, she parted ways with Churchill, her ex-husband. So Tonto now is into another relationship, you know, that's just crashed or ended, or what will I put it? It has ended, yes. You know, wouldn't have known if not for the voice notes that got leaked, you know, to the internet again. And who did that? Who actually made that audio clip leaked out is yet to be known, because people are saying that that video, they are accusing, you know, Popogri of releasing that video, but he's saying that he didn't do that. Now, this audio clip has to do with her begging Popogri, you know, to take her back, like she wants the relationship mended back. But Tonto has come to say that audio, you know, clip, it has nothing to do with this recent relationship, whatever is happening recently. That is something of the past. She said that clip is not recent, but people are not taking a no for that. They feel that she's trying to cover it up, because the whole thing was very, very emotional. And if you listen to that clip, or if you've listened to that clip, you actually feel what Tunde is going through. It's not easy, you know, to leave a relationship and get into another one, you know, hoping for the best. And at the end of the day, it's like jam rock. Do you get? So Tonto is at that point whereby she's going through a lot, and we hope, you know, she heals very fast, because she celebrated his birthday not quite long. If it was, I think last month, if I'm not wrong, she celebrated it, but and gave him a car key, like, you know, celebrating Popogri, the love of her life, and all that. And today we are hearing that, you know, they've parted ways. They don't want to see. In the clip, she was begging him, you know, to be the father of her son. She doesn't want, if anything happens to her, that he should take care of the boy. And the guy was saying that, are you now blackmailing me? You know, what is it? Do you want to go do something to yourself? Do you want to commit suicide? What is going on? You know, turning the whole thing around. Listening to that audio clip, I don't get, but the whole thing is confusing, is annoying, and it's depressing. I hope, you know, she's okay, and I hope she's better. But she said she's doing okay. She says it's fine, but the relationship, you know, has finally come to an end. And we wish them all the best, you know, we wish them all the best. It's not easy. Love is a beautiful thing, but it's also stressful. It's also stressful. So we wish them all the best. We wish them all the best, and we pray that every family finds peace, you know, and settle their differences amicably. Okay, so lastly, we have, you know, that trended for this week, though maybe it's because it's still fresh, was the, you know, Boma and Tega and the husband issue. You know, if you're a lover of Big Brother Naija, Boma and Tega were evicted, you know, last week Sunday, and because of what happened in the house, you know, it was there was this tape about them, you know, having been too intimate with each other, and it caused, you know, an uproar. Boma having to come out, and then, you know, the husband saying that he didn't expect his wife to have gone, you know, to such lengths, as he told her to be, you know, a respectable woman, and also, you know, in as much as one has to have fun, there should be, you know, some certain limits as to what that fun might be. But it's like she went too far, and, you know, he wasn't having it. So he started granting interviews, you know, talking about how disappointed and depressed he was. And then Boma came out to say it was a script. Sorry, Tega came out to say it was a script herself and Boma was, you know, was acting, but people didn't really buy that. That script, you know, didn't really work out well for people, because a lot of people saw it, a lot of people watching the show saw it as, you know, something way beyond, you know, scripts. They feel that she went too far. They feel that Boma went too far. You know, a lot of people had things to say via Twitter, Instagram, and all that concerning that. But to cut the whole thing short, the thing is, Tega and her husband are finally, you know, they finally mended, and they are now good. They're now in good space. They're now in good space. But there was a clip though where we saw Tega without her wedding ring during one of her rounds, media rounds. She was without the ring. But she and her husband, they are back together now. They are cool, and we wish them the best, and we also wish Tega the best. So guys, this is all we have for you this week. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. And do not forget, to subscribe and follow us on our YouTube channel. Like our videos, comment, please. Just give us a thumbs up, guys. Give us, the thumbs up. Just put it there. Okay, guys, until we see you again next time, I remain your host, Lady Masiara. Thanks for watching. Bye.